little differently than usual, and anything can happen, you know, even from home. So.
Yeah, I think that's so inspirational to me, because I have to be honest. If I had to work out at home, I don't know if I could do it, because I find so much inspiration in the gym and training with Mike and all that. But yeah, it's something that I think that when you have a strong conviction to do something, you know, you'll do it. You'll make it happen, and this is a living testimony of that, of making it happen. You know, yeah, is it more inspiring in the gym? Yeah, maybe. Now, well, Brittany, you have a membership now.
With that, oh yes, no, I definitely am in the gym now. When I can't make it to the gym, I'm still, you know, doing my stuff at home, but I'm in the gym every day now. However, that point that you made definitely made me think of something, and I think a lot of women can agree with me here, is why don't you go to the gym? What are some of the #1 reasons? I don't have time. Well, to me, that's actually an excuse. Why don't you have time as a woman thinking about going to the gym? Well, I think it's an insecurity, to be quite honest. You don't know how to work the equipment. You don't know what exercises to do. Oh wait, am I supposed to only do shoulders, or can I do, oh wait, here, I'm gonna do a lunge, now I'm gonna do a shoulder press. Like, you just don't know. Like, should I be doing something or another? People are gonna be looking at me. What do I wear? Oh, I look like crap today, I can't go. You know, oh, I might run into this person. Oh, yeah, and I think that has a lot to do with it. I will tell you, first and foremost, I was that way a little bit. Like, I just, you know, yeah, I could go in there, and I was sports oriented, athletic growing up, crazy, but never really hit weights a ton. And so I started working out at home. I started seeing definition, and it started working for me. I started feeling confident. I started feeling, you know, empowered by it, and I finally got myself a gym membership. And I went in there like I knew what I was doing, and I did at that point. You know, I felt confident in it, and I just kept going. I've never really, you know, worked out with a ton of people to kind of tell me what to do and so on. Now I have. I mean, I've been told several times, hey, you're doing this wrong, or, you know, and that's okay too. I'm sure I still do it to this day. It's all a learning process, but I think that is a huge thing with women, and I wouldn't be surprised if some men didn't feel the same way. Yeah, sure. You know, so, but yeah, no, I'm definitely in the gym now. As far as I know, Dennis mentioned faith and so on. It's a huge thing for me. I've really, you know, followed him closely here in the last couple years. It's just helped with everything. Staying down to earth, realizing that this is still, no matter what you do, what you accomplish, it's still who you are as a person, and anything can be gone tomorrow. So I think that a lot of people, you know, might start, you know, getting to levels of success and lose some of that, lose sight. But it's important for us not to lose sight in ourselves and realize that, you know, where we have come from, what we've learned, you know, and I think that ultimately, I mean, Amelia, my little one, is, you know, who I do it for. So, and that's important for her to understand too.
Yeah. So. Yeah, these are some of the, you know, I think things that help me get through my diet. When I see someone like Brittany doing it day in, day out, I have to be honest. You know, I take pride in being a single dad and all that means, and not having family to help here in Columbus, Ohio. But when I think of everything that Brittany has to do and how much she has, I mean, I have my daughter just a short amount of time in the week. Brittany has her daughter all the time. She's a full-time mommy, and I just, it's overwhelming to think that way, and to think about, you know, just working out, then, you know, the eating habits, the lifestyle, and then keeping up with all the things that Amelia is doing throughout the week. But now we're adding one more thing, which is getting ready for the Arnold. So now we have the Arnold competition coming up, and just Why the Arnold? This is her first show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really funny that you said that. I was typing out a couple thoughts this morning on the go, because I find I actually don't get time to sit very often, but I prefer it this way. You know, but I was typing out some notes while I was waiting on something, running errands earlier, and it dawned on me, I kind of decided to compete I wouldn't say last minute. I've thought about it for a very long time. I've wanted to do it. I talked to Dennis about it back in November. Even October, I was talking about it. And everyone kept saying, the Arnold for your first show? It's so big. And so...
What do I pay for that?
Yeah, right over there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, everyone kept saying that the Arnold was so big. Why is that one going to be your first show? And I said, well, you have to start somewhere, so why not make it be where everyone is? Not only that, it's my hometown, so everyone that I try to indulge my life into and help and be there for can actually be there to watch me do something, and maybe it will help inspire those that are close around me as well. And then my daughter, of course. But I decided a couple weeks ago I was finally going to do it. I took a couple weeks off in December even, so like I was being risky, but you know, I was thinking about it this morning, and it dawned on me there's going to be so many different girls there. I mean, an abundant amount of beautiful women that have worked so hard for everything that they're going to be up on stage showing right next to me. And yes, it's a competition, but I also, you know, really had it hit home this morning that it's a competition within yourself, and the only person that you are competing with is you. So if you do everything to your best of ability, you've won. Now, if you know that you could have done better, that's different. And if you've got to change, but everybody's different. Everyone has different features, good and bad. But ultimately, competition should be against yourself. And I think that that is where you're going to find the motivation to actually get out there and win it.
Yeah. So. That's right on, and that's some of the stuff that I've been talking about in getting ready for the Arnold as well, is just being at a personal best, and that's really what it's about, competing against yourself. So that's right on, and I think that's a good philosophy to have in competing, because that allows you to relax a little bit and not worry about who's going to show up and what's your placement. You do your best, and you end up, you know, if you do your best, you usually end up on top. So that's good. And you know, in the process, you're also not making this an idol in your life. You're not making this, you know, you're not putting relationships aside and losing your job and, you know, and all that because of this. So that's good philosophy. Well, thank you, Brittany.
Yes.
I have so much admiration for this woman here, and I'm so thankful that she was able to join us. We actually just got done with posing practice. Yeah, so you'll see the posing practice. So we just came into a little pro shop here in the gym. So if you happen to see people passing by, that's why. So we just kind of like didn't ask permission. We just sat in the pro shop and filmed this. So here's what we got, and I hope this is helpful, especially for the ladies out there that maybe can't identify with the process from a male perspective. Now you have someone that you can look at that is a great role model for you.